How many people are familiar with, I'm an assessment freak. I love learning all these different assessments about myself, but how many of you are familiar with the DISC model of personality? Say, okay, I'm going to need your help. Basically what you do is you get a circle, and you have two axes. You have the extrovert and the introvert axis, and then when you have the, keep hitting the wrong button, the task-centered or the people-centered axis. So let's look at introverts and extroverts first. How many people, let me describe it, and then I'm going to ask you if you identify with one or the other. Extroverts are kind of what our culture celebrates right now, which is a shame. But they're good. I mean, they're fast-paced people. The extroverts right here are people that are looking at me on the stage thinking, I could do a better job than that. I want to be up on that stage. I want the mic. I'm an extrovert. I look at a brain surgery, and I think, I could be doing what that physician's doing. No, I couldn't. And a patient would be crazy to permit me to do that. But the extroverts are fast-paced. They're out there. They're talking. They're thinking. Introverts are a little bit more reserved. They actually think before they speak. Extroverts, they talk and then they figure out what they mean and they walk away. And my wife has told me for years, she's like, all right, are you verbally processing or have you decided? Because you just laid out all the options and you think it looks like you're done. Which one did you choose? She likes to think before she speaks. She processes things. Introverts don't have any overwhelming need to be on stage. They're fine being right where they are. Another thing about introverts and extroverts are extroverts thrive on chaos. So if things are a little bit boring and kind of bureaucratic or sedate, they'll just kind of poke the mule. They'll just kind of poke, a little cattle prod or something, just to liven things up a bit, see what happens. Introverts don't want that because introverts are more energized by solitude. So they want to know, what are their roles? What's the definition? How am I to perform here? And that's going to be, so this openness of a culture can be very challenging for introverts. This is incredibly important in teams. How many people here consider themselves extroverts? Okay, and I say that because extroverts will actually raise their hand. Thank you guys. I'm assuming the rest of you think you're probably more introverted.